and let's hold that thought for this compilation of the week. It's the latest edition of Too Slow to Disco. Great series of compilations, and it is out now on How Do You Are in December. Sorry, it's a bit of a mouthful, that. So that's the label of DJ Supermarket, the curator behind the Too Slow to Disco compilation series. He is a DJ and crate digger based over in Berlin. DJ Supermarket, we have featured previous versions of the compilation as our comp of the week. You might remember the original Too Slow to Disco. There was a kind of yacht collection, Ladies of Too Slow to Disco, all sorts of great stuff. And interestingly, whereas all of the previous editions have kind of, dipped into the crates for hidden gems and whatever, this is looking forward. So quite nice that, we're running up to Marianne, who's doing that forward-facing All Queens mix. This is all about unreleased emerging artists and new remixes. But again, keeping that theme, which is run throughout, of sunset disco. So people all around the world who Too Slow to Disco think touch on that kind of Balearic daytime disco vibe, that you're just waiting for the sun to dip down over the horizon. People will applaud. It will be excellent. You're probably at a beach bar, that kind of thing. So it's really lovely. And this is a brilliant track, actually. Kraak and Smaak, Hotel Cerezo is our first selection from Too Slow to Disco. But as I say, the collection is out already. So if you just like the sound of it and want to check it out, comp of the week this week, Too Slow to Disco, Neo, the Sunset Manifesto. Please enjoy. Track from our comp of the week this week, then Kraak and Smaak, Hotel Cerezo. The collection described as an eclectic gang from West Coast USA to Norway via 100, that is actually 14 different places in between, but with a shared golden thread. We can have fun with this one, I think. That's almost it from us. But as you know, Marianne is waiting in the wings to take care of you. I leave you with one more tune from an album called Free Humans, which has been out since September on Domino Records. 2016. This one's from the compilation of the week, the new Too Slow to Disco, Neo, the Sunset Manifesto. Yesterday we played Hotel Cerezo by Dutch electronic duo Kraak and Smaak. Today's track from the compilation comes from Prep. They're a quartet formed in 2015, and drummer Guillaume says of the track, it came to life after we decided to write a party track, something that would work well in our live shows and would be more dance floor based. This is all new music, new artists and new remixes on this collection from Too Slow to Disco, and I heartily recommend it. And Love breaks down the extended dance floor edit from our compilation of the week. Too Slow to Disco, Neo, the Sunset Manifesto. They ask, have you ever felt so wistful for the dance floor? Have you ever been so in need of getting your personal shimmy on? Not to worry, Team Too Slow to Disco has your back. We present the Sunset Manifesto, 16 ways to party wherever you are right now. And if you are partying, and please do so safely, especially if you're also driving. Tomorrow on the show, Here's one from the compilation of the week. It is Too Slow to Disco and their latest collection of daytime disco, but this time around it's all brand new music, all remixes from artists from all around the world. Too Slow to Disco, Neo, the Sunset Manifesto. This track is by Satin jackets and it's called Think About It. I mean, I will. I'm thinking about satin jackets now. I'm wishing I was wearing one. When will that weather come back? Anyway, this is the Jack Tennis 80s disco dub remix. Satin jackets. Yes, please. On every level. Will I have the band? Yes. Will I have the item? Yes. Will I accept them as a metonym? Yes. Brings us very nicely to this week's compilation of the week, which is similar. So fairly Balearic, which, as I have often said on the show, is a word used by Balearic DJs in the manner of the Smurfs using the word Smurf. It really means whatever they want it to mean, basically daytime disco. And so we reached this week's compilation of the week. It's been such a fun one. Too Slow to Disco, Neo. We know the Too Slow to Disco series for Balearic gems of yore, but this time they're looking ahead to emerging artists. And this is a track by Kimchi, the project of Stockholm producer, DJ and artist Kim Sunderland. He's influenced by people like Arthur Russell, Empire of the Sun and Kate Trinada, and only released his debut single last year. So it's great to hear him in the mix here. Compilation's out now on a label called How Do You Are. Too Slow to Disco, Neo, the Sunset Manifesto is the title of the comp. And this is Kimchi with a windsurf. And windsurf. That's your lot from me today. One more from the compilation of the week by Too Slow to Disco tomorrow on the show. And we are off to the desert island disco with Bicep.
It's like to windsurf and summer rain.
So make sure you join us there. Marianne is coming up next with a housequake. I'll leave you with one more tune from our compilation of the week this week. Too Slow to Disco, Neo. This is LUXXURY with Dubehu, Portuguese for kiss, I think. We've really enjoyed spending the time with this week. Too Slow to Disco, Neo, the Sunset Manifesto. It's out now on How Do You Are. That's the label. Came out in December. DJ Supermarket doing the business yet again. And that's it from us. Thank you so much for listening.